This episode is brought to you by Javalia Coffee. One Direction gets sued by One Direction?
Jennifer Love Hewitt is pretty desperate.
And Betty White joins Twitter, kind of.
Coming right up on Likes.
Or Yikes. Bad news for the young lads of One Direction.
Who is One Direction? Say old people like us.
Well, they are a UK boy band who are pretty much the hottest thing in music right now, especially if you're a tween.
But the group's label, which is owned by Mr. Simon Cowell, is currently being sued by a US band who claims that they had the One Direction name first.
And they want $1 million because they say the same names are confusing to its core of fans in the US.
Well, I gotta say likes to the US band for trying to fight for their name. I mean, sure, they probably only have like 2 or 3 fans, but they were trying to get famous, and then these British tweenie boppers come in and try and steal it from them.
Oh.
Thieves.
How do you really feel? I agree with you, but I gotta say yikes to the US group because I just think the UK version of One Direction is so successful, it's not gonna turn out well.
Sad. And now it's time to take a fika for our Likes or Yikes Rewind.
Brought to you by Javalia Coffee.
It was this week back in 1985 that the album We Are the World,
which featured the song of the same name,
hit #1 on the album chart.
Written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie and performed by a supergroup with members like Bob Dylan, Tina Turner, and Cyndi Lauper.
The album sold over 20 million copies.
We'll drink to that.
Oh, Jennifer Love Hewitt, you're so pretty and nice and so seriously desperate.
The actress recently revealed that she has the hots for Maroon 5 frontman Adam Levine.
I mean, who doesn't?
Exactly, but then she got all embarrassed when Adam found out about it and said that the news was lovely to hear.
Ouch. The funny thing is, Jennifer Love Hewitt revealed this secret on Ellen DeGeneres, so I don't know why she's surprised that anyone found out about it.
Yeah, it's not so much a secret when you do it on national television, so I say yikes. I'm sure Jennifer is very nice and she's a good person, but she needs to calm down with the boy craziness. It's a total man repeller.
Yeah, I gotta say yikes too. I hate that she acted all surprised and like she was so innocent. Come on, she was purposely using the media to try to get a date. Lame.
Good news, everyone. Betty White is on Twitter. Or is she?
Earlier this week, Betty White, under the Twitter handle @BettyMWhite, blasted out her first tweet to the Twitterverse saying, "Hello Twitter," and they said it would never happen. Oh wait, that was me.
But then her Hot in Cleveland co-star Valerie Bertinelli confused everyone by saying that Betty was upset because the tweets were not really her.
But the plot thickens.
Ooh.
Betty White's rep said that they actually did set up the account on Betty's behalf. Maybe someone should have told Betty White about it.
Yeah, I think so. So I say yikes. I love Betty White. She's hilarious and amazing, but I will not be following her on Twitter if the tweets aren't really from her.
Yeah, I gotta say yikes to this. All I've wanted my whole life is just to follow Betty White on Twitter. And now that I know it's probably some young 20-something who's tweeting for her, it's like when you find out that Santa Claus isn't even real.
What?
Shut up, Pat.
For more celeb news and photos, check out iVillage.com/likes or yikes. I'm Pat Sandora.
And I'm Jackie Garfinkel. Join us next week for more Likes
or Yikes.
Shut up, Pat.